Welcome back into Talking Fitchburg. Joining me today is the project manager for the Fish Hatchery Road construction project, Cindy Yagi. Cindy, welcome back to the show, and you've changed hats.
Thanks, Jeremy. I've got my other hat on today for, as you said, for working with the North Fish Hatchery Road construction project. So we are here to talk about a very important meeting that's coming up. And so, as you know, construction season is just about upon us. And when it gets to be end of March, early April, the orange cones come out, and it's road construction season. And this year, we're talking about the reconstruction of North Fish Hatchery Road. So we do have our kickoff meeting on Thursday, March 12th, from 5:30 to 7:30 at the Wyndham Garden Hotel Ballroom. Mm-hmm. And we encourage anybody who's a business owner on Fish Hatchery Road, who's an employee, who's a commuter, who's a bicyclist, anybody who wants to know about the road construction that's going to be starting off early April. We encourage them to be at this meeting because truly this will be the update on everything. We'll be talking about staging. We'll be talking about the whole timeline. The timeline has changed from what we had communicated earlier. So in 2020, we'll be working on North Fish Hatchery Road from Traceway Drive all the way up to the Belt Line. And we're going to keep, there will be one lane of traffic open on either direction and things during that period of time. So Fish Hatchery Road will be open to traffic at all times. Then, so we begin that portion of it in 2020, and that'll start like the first week of April already. And then we'll go through the entire 2020 road construction season. And then in 2021, then we're going to be reconstructing from Brendan Avenue to Traceway Drive. So kind of it
was the north part, the first part, and now going all south, the second half.
Exactly.
That works.
And so then there'll be, we'll be shifting traffic around, to the various different lanes as we, work on the various sections as well. And we'll also be talking about, some of the alternate routes that people need to use. And as well as we will have the business outreach efforts talking to the businesses about how to access their businesses, especially for deliveries and vendors and suppliers and things like that. We'll want to make sure that they know where their access is being impacted and if it's being diverted to a different area and things that will give them that information up front.
Yeah, and this is a 2-year process. So as you had mentioned, you broke it down really nice here, but we're in it for the long haul. And talking with the businesses specifically, you did such a great job with the Verona Road and the Verona Road Business Coalition, and we're using some of these techniques, and having you as part of this is great. Let me tell you, community, you're very lucky that we've retained Cindy here to do this next part here. But for the outreach of the businesses, I'll get to my question, I swear.
Sure.
What are some of the things that have already been in place? Because this has been going on for a while as far as the behind the scenes work. But what are we talking about when we're talking to the businesses?
Well, you're very right about the fact that we are using some of the best practices that we learned from the Verona Road project, and we're applying them to the Fish Hatchery Road project. And one of the main things is really that advanced preparation. So, there was some advanced preparation that went on already. I mean, we had public information meetings already last year, getting everybody's input on the reconstruction of Fish Hatchery Road. There were 3 public information meetings last year. Mm-hmm. Now we're continuing with that. But in addition to that, we're going to be meeting with all the businesses in and along Fish Hatchery Road. We'll be talking about the construction, as I mentioned, about their access and how that's going to be impacted. But we'll do it section by section so that they can prepare literally, a month or 2 in advance and be able to communicate with their customers and, like I said, suppliers, vendors, all of that. But in addition to that, too, we'll be working with them on their marketing and promotions, as we did, with Verona Road as well, too. We're going to encourage the businesses to collaborate together again and work together, share and pool their resources. And then, of course, signage is always a huge part of road construction. So whether it's the business signage or whether it's the wayfinding signage to get the customers and commuters where they need to be, that's always a huge part of it. So, and then advocating for them as well. So if there are issues or problems that come up with utilities or the city or whatever,
you name it, right? You've heard it all,
We've
right?
heard it all, and things.
And good or bad, and we say it in a loving, laughing way, but truly that is a really important resource for the businesses. Looking at the commuter side of things here, that's another part of this outreach. Obviously, we want to connect people coming to Fitchburg to connect to those businesses, but we also will, there's going to be impacts to the commuters.
Oh, absolutely. And so the main thing is just know that, again, we're entering into road construction season. And so beginning, like I said, right around that first week or first day of April, you're going to see that there'll be the signs up and things encouraging you, to slow down, to be very
vigilant.
Vigilant's a good word, and things as they're getting into the road construction area, and there'll be traffic shifting and things like that. They're going to want to make sure that they're paying attention to all of that. So
this is a special note too that we'll be working with Cindy as we do with the Verona Road project, but we'll be doing updates. We haven't actually picked our day yet, so Monday is the Verona Road one. So can't do it on Monday. Maybe we'll do it on Friday or something.
Sure.
Starting at our week with some construction updates, but we will be doing construction updates. We'll be working with Cindy, Bill Balke, city engineer here as well, to get out as much information as possible. So you can tune in here. We're going to stick through it as we did with Verona Road. 2 years this time though. So
2 years.
We're gonna work hard and get through it. One more time, Cindy, for those folks coming out to our open house here on the 12th.
Well, this is your opportunity to find out all about the details of the Fish Hatchery Road construction project. So come on out, come and bring your questions, and we promise we will answer them the best we can and give you the most relevant, up-to-date information. So March 12th, 5:30 to 7:30 over at the Wyndham Gardens Hotel down in the ballroom, and we'll have these nice staging maps as well, so everybody can see where the road construction is taking place. We'll tell you where to find the information on the city's website, on our Facebook page, on Twitter, and things like that, so that you can be, as up to date and, educated as possible.
Yeah, we're looking at the website here now. It is looking good, and there's plenty of resources on here, so you can check in. You can see the corridor here of where the construction's at. You've got the latest news on there, and then how to stay connected with the project. All the resources are right there at the bottom, and that's where I found that map from before. So check back in, stay with us through it, and we'll keep everybody up to date.
Check it early and often, as we always say.
That's on the back of your t-shirt. I know exactly. It is. Cindy, thank you so much for the time, and looking forward to working with you on this project as well.
Thanks, Jeremy, for all of your help and for being such a great partner.
Hey, we got to do it, right? So if we're going to bear it, let's have some fun.
Let's do that.
All right. Cindy Aggie, your project manager here for the Fish Hatchery Road, North Fish Hatchery Road reconstruction project. I'm going to have to get that down because I want to say Verona, and I'm like, no, don't do it. All right, we'll take a quick break. You are watching Talking Fitchburg.